Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're back in the world of Breaking Bad Empire Business. So this is a game that is currently in soft launch, which means it's not available in most countries, available in a few while the developers have been testing it. So the developer is Scopely, although it's published under one of its smaller labels at the moment while in soft launch. And it's been in soft launch for a long period of time, so it's doing a lot of testing. Obviously Breaking Bad is a pretty high profile IP, so I can imagine doing a lot of testing to see whether it's worth them releasing the game and potentially paying a lot of royalties. So as you can see, it's a portrait game, so it's more designed for quick play on the phone than long sessions on the iPad with portrait mode. You can see there's lots of things going on here. So as I said, I've been playing this for about 7 days off and on. I'm not particularly highly ranked at the moment. You can see the top of my avatar there, level 7. So lots of things going on there, lots of things flashing at me, so let's go and have a look. So these are some of my goons. Let's go and have a look at see what the goons have been up to. Oh, no, let's go back into the city and see what the goons have been up to. So here's a goon. So he's just dropped me some loot, some XP and some boxes. We've got this chap over here. What's he been up to? Okay, Larry. So I can give Larry some tasks. Let's give him a 10-minute task and get some boxes, supplies I think they're called in the game. This mean guy, what's he got me? Got me some dirty money and some XP. I can give him another job to do. So this woman is a chemist, so she's got me some resources, and now interesting, she's vanished. So I think I've got her attached to one of my buildings, which is why she's probably vanished. This guy's also a chemist. He can do, what can he do? One of your employees is using, let's do the reinforcement, shall we? Get a stronger door. Okay. So we can see this is kind of shown in this, if you tap on the activities, so this little in the left hand corner, the second circle down with a kind of human bust on. So we can see here, these are what these guys are doing. How long it's going to take them. I can go in, can I speed them up? So Breaking Bad has this very energy based system, and also interestingly more like a Game of War. It's like Game of War in many ways actually, but and I wouldn't say it's totally like Game of War, but in this way you kind of have these speed up. You don't speed up using gems as you would do in a kind of build and battle game. You speed up using specific items. So I've got a 5-minute speed up and I own 2 of those. A 10-minute speed up I own 9 of those. So you kind of, it's an interesting model because the persuasion one that I'm looking at here, the task takes more than 10 minutes. So in a sense, normally when I use one of these, I'm wasting a little bit of resource, or just speeding it up so it's not totally complete. If it goes down to under 5 minutes, you can then speed it up. At least in this early stage of the game, in this tutorial kind of stage, you can speed it up and make it free. So it's kind of an interesting model that's worked really well for games like Game of War, which are very successful billion-dollar game, but it has to be built in, I think, into other mechanics in the game, particularly the alliance mechanic. So anyway, so those are my activities. What else is going on here? So you can see the 3 guys who are working, they've got timers on them. So I've got a lot of buildings that I'm going to here. I've just done a task. So I've upgraded my black market to level 4, so I get some rewards for doing that. Very typical. So I've got some target goals here. So it wants me to join a syndicate. So a syndicate is the alliance structure. I'm not going to join that right now. I want to get a bit further in the game really. And syndicates and alliances and guilds, whatever you call them, are very important parts of keeping players engaged for long periods of time, and certainly in terms of monetizing really comes from a very strong guild structure. But let's just do some building. So I'm going to I need to upgrade my black market to level 5. I mean, I don't need to, but this is the task the games have given me. So let's go off and do that. Here's my flea market, is the black market. What does the black market do? We can go into details. Is it going to do it? No, it's not going to tell us. Has it crashed? Oh. So, well, it would say it's in soft launch, so sometimes these things do crash. Okay, so details. Oh, Goodman. So Saul Goodman's come up to tell us something. Upgrade the black market to decrease taxes. In terms of we buy stuff in the black market. Okay, so trading resource. Yeah, okay. All right. So we can upgrade it. No, we can't. So this is a very kind of tiered system. So I've got the things I need: the supply and the product, and the dirty cash and the clean cash. So there's all these different resources, and they kind of supply becomes product and dirty cash becomes clean cash through various buildings. Kind of like a kind of tech tree. There is actually a tech tree in the game as well, but more like a resource tree, I suppose. But my compound has to be a high level, so I have to go into the compound to do that. There's my compound, and you can't level that up because my security and hospital need to be leveled up. So you can see here, there's what's this one popped up? This is a hospital, so this is where I heal people, heal my specialists. My specialists are my kind of goons who work for me. So it's going to take 3 minutes 51 seconds to upgrade. So because it's under 5 minutes and I'm in this early stage of the game, I can do that for free. Okay, so what else did I need? The one thing problem I do have is something I don't know where all these buildings are. So I need to upgrade my security office. I need to upgrade the junkyard before I can do that. So you can see here, tick, 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 tick. So I can do that. It's going to take 4 minutes. So there we go, done that. Free speed up. And then when I do buildings, I get some rewards. But I had to go back and do compound needed the hospital, I think, to be high level, didn't it? So hospital needs to be upgraded again. So again, that's under 5 minutes. So I can do that quickly. Where's my security office? That needed to be upgraded, so I can do that again under 5 minutes. So you see, early in the game, it's getting you to do stuff, and you finish it really quickly. So it's a way of, I imagine this is what they're testing, how quickly they need to get people into the game. Really, what the game developer want to do in this game is get people into a syndicate, because then you have kind of social glue in the game, and then you have people telling you what to do, and have raids and all this kind of stuff. You can do that kind of stuff as well in single player, but you kind of, when you have people kind of relying on you a little bit more, then that's kind of certainly more valuable. What's this? My research lab. So I can upgrade that. It's going to take 10 minutes. Let's actually do some research. Also, the other thing to say at all these points is there is a upgrade now button. So there's, if I use my gold, I can do it straight away. So there is a kind of gem way of doing it as well as you would have in a Clash of Clans. But there's this kind of two-way system of speeding up. So I can do some research. I think let's do some research. So this is kind of like a bit like a this is like the kind of tech tree. So I can research scouting. So scouting is where I go and check out other people's bases. So let's upgrade that one. It's going to take 10 minutes, so I can use a speed up. Let's use a speed up with 10-minute speed up. I've got 9. I've got 8 now, so I've done that. Speeding scouting is now level 1. So let's go do something else. Training shots, unlock training slots number 2. That can take 20 minutes. Okay, let's go and research that one. Let's not speed that one up. Let's come back out again. Probably I've done something. So oh, that's the wrong one. My goal's got 3 things I've done now. So I've upgraded my security office, upgraded my hospital. I've leveled up. Old Heisenberg's come to be happy with me. So it's kind of interesting. Obviously, this game based on the TV IP, but it kind of wears its kind of the characters quite lightly. I mean, they appear there. They're kind of like I guess a temp peg to kind of keep you going, but it's not. You know, you're not playing as the characters in the game. You're they kind of just surround you. Upgraded player level 8. So we can see. So there's always kind of stuff to do. There's research, getting a team together. So I can see if I can hire some specialists. Let's go off and do that. So specialists are kind of like the card collection game, the part of the game. So we can see here. So basic calls, killer calls, and cartel calls. See, cartel calls ends 20th of Jan. Don't know why that is. But you can see it takes the top 2 take gold, which is the hard currency. I don't have enough gold to do that, so I can only use the basic call and get. So I can only get the 1 to 3 star specialists. I can't get the high level specialists. I don't know if I'm going to get 1 or 3. I'll probably get mainly 1s and 1 3. So let's go and do that. I've got 25,000. I've got 50,000. I'm going to hire 10. So here we go. You see the top prize is old Joe the launderer. I dragged my phone out. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So these are the specialists. It's kind of like, I say, the card system you get with the characters. And boom. So these are the ones I get. There's just, I mean, they're a bit. Faces don't really mean anything, I don't think. Okay. Some of the high levels. So then I can go in into my crew. You can see all these guys. So as in with any card battle, you level them up by consuming them. So let's have a go. So there's this guy. I'm going to train him. So I'm going to use up some cards. He's a chemist. No, he's a boxman, is he? I think he's a boxman. So who can I use? And find it easier to use up other boxmen. So I could use, say, this guy and this guy. Although they're both 2 stars, but that's fine. So you can see here. No, it doesn't let me do that. Has it crashed again? I can only do 1 at a time. Ah, so this is the extra slots. This is what I was researching to get this extra slot, so I can do more than 1 at a time. So I train him. use up that card. Similarly, I can kind of come out and choose someone else. So who else have we got? Who's our favourite muscle man? Train. We can use up her. Train. We can use up. Who else have we got? He looks at me. We use up him. Train. So you can get the basic idea of how you level people up. You sacrifice the crews, and then the crews. That's fun. We'll find a building. So see our security building. We can go and can't level it up, but I can put. Where is he? That guy that we just leveled up. So put him, and he goes in there. He's kind of attached to the building to give it a boost. So what else can we do? We can go off into the world. Because I'm quite a low level, there's not a vast amount I can do. So this is my city. Other things around. Oh, what's that over there? Product attack. So I can. This is the kind of other regions. I can see other players. All high level them. Oh, he's not high level than me, but let's go and have a scout over here then. So scouting is just something that takes time. You kind of get an idea about the specialists who are in there, or guys who you might want to use. So it comes back and it goes into inbox, scouting report. Oh, it's crashed. Okay, so it seems to be having a bit of a problem with that scouting report. It won't open. So we can go and attack though. So let's see if this works. So this is you can see our crew. So we've got a basic car. We can add some muscle. Have we got any muscle? So we're going to add her, and we have the big boy. Come on. Oh, is he doing something else, isn't he? That's why maybe. Let's add this one. Okay, yeah. So we can't add that the big boy because he's in on our security team at the moment, in our security office. So is that about it then? We haven't got any more muscle, have we? So we've got 3 muscle men and 1 dirty bag man, dirty cash. You see the specialities of those little boxes in the corner. Okay, so that's the team cost. So we can deploy them. No vehicle selected. Okay, let's select that. No. Okay, so we select it now, so we have to select that team at the top, and off they go. So we can see here a little kind of graphic of them going off to do that. Again, with all these things we can speed it up by using mission time, but I haven't got any, so I can't. So we have to wait. It's going pretty fast. You can see defeated. Okay, so that didn't work out so well. So I need to obviously spend a bit more time getting my specialist kind of ready. In terms of the syndicate, I'm not going to join one now, but we can see here typical kind of guild structure. So we can see here how many members they've got, 25 maximum. Profile join, the usual, create one if I want to. I think syndicates will be a video for another time. So there we go. I've hired a 15 additional specialists, so another completely gone. So we can see here at the moment in the single player mode, it's very do this, do this, do this. I mean, some people have called this the kind of, I don't know. I mean, whether it's counted as a traditional 4X game, so explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. I don't really like that as a term. It's used a long time ago for PC games. People use it for games like Game of War and Mobile Strike, and this very much takes from those type of games in the way that it has gates energy wise, and the way you kind of I imagine anyway the syndicates will be a very big part of the alliance. Obviously the other thing is so the only thing they've got at the moment, just going into the store here. So the store here is so watch videos, complete offers for free stuff, but then very much we're spending to get the gold currency. So Game of War certainly had a much more complicated shop retailing system, particularly for alliances. So it's always kind of something to do. Pretty much, you can see here that guy's just done his task. I can go and give him another short task to do. So very much designed for phone use. So you're just kind of popping in and out every hour or so. If you come back into the game, there's always something for you to do. It was something you feel like, oh yeah, I can just do that. So very short sessions. You probably wouldn't play it for as long as I've been playing it now. But very short sessions, maybe a couple of minutes, and then playing every hour for people who are really into it. So there we go. That's Breaking Bad. As I say, it's in soft launch. We don't know when it's coming out, or potentially even if it is coming out. I mean, some games in soft launch are canned. We can't You know, developers put them in soft launch to test them, and if they don't fulfill expectations, then they don't release them. So, but anyway, we'll keep playing it, see how we get on. Thanks for watching. This is the long view. So the long view is about playing free-to-play games for as long as possible, and doing videos about the things we like, things we don't like. So don't forget to subscribe, and see you again soon.